Campaign Review Wednesday. I don't know. I got to come up with a fancy title. Something having to do with astronomy, maybe. I apologize being a few minutes late. It is now 7 minutes after the hour, and I was hoping to get here earlier, but I'm having some troubles with some things and client distractions and, doing real work stuff. Not that helping you understand how the world works isn't real work. If you watched me yesterday, we did have some question and answers, and I did appear multiple times. Pardon me, my face itches. For those of you who don't know me, by the way, I am Planet Mitch from GiveAwayRocket.com. And it worked. I love it. So if you look in the chat wherever you are, because this is streaming to YouTube and Facebook, multiple pages, and it is streaming to Twitch. So hi, Twitchers. Is that a thing that we call you Twitchers? I don't know. I'm too old to know the new terms. But you should have received a comment when I posted my name. There should be a comment there. If you're just joining, I'm sorry you missed it. I wonder what happens when I do it again. You'll probably get the comment again. See, I can turn that off. No, see? Hit the wrong button. That's what I did. So now you have multiple things in your stream. If you go to Win Planning Sales, that's my new course that I launched late last week, and people are really enjoying that. It has to do with figuring out what the right offer is for your contest. So let me turn that off. And the link's in there, so you can go grab that. The one I had tried to do and I hit the wrong button is Planet Mitch. If you go to giveawayrocket.com/resources, which just appeared in your chat stream, your comment stream, that's where you can find a lot of the resources that I have available. People are pinging me on my watch. So it's Lenny. Lenny, stop it. And I should probably turn that off too, right? Let's go to notifications, do not disturb. Because Lord knows what's going to pop up there. I was a little rushed getting here. So the question of the day, and let me quickly jump over to here. Oh, Lenny. And that's the joy of Facebook, right? So do me a favor, and let me get rid of my Planet Mitch thing. Do me a favor and comment, because the more you comment, the more my stream gets shown to other people. So let me know who's here. Let me know where you're from. Let me know if you have any questions as I go. Pop them in the comments. So I posted this a couple of days, a week ago. When did I post it? February 2nd. Today is the 12th. So 10 days ago. Good golly. Posted this chart, and it has to do with a campaign that I am running for a client. And the story behind this is that I accidentally launched this campaign. The client was not ready to run it. Mitch had just actually put the thing together, so it was still kind of in draft mode. And I sent an email to my list about another campaign that I was running. And I accidentally posted the link to this campaign instead of that one. And so it kind of launched. and I know a little bit more about this now than I did then. And it's kind of hilarious / embarrassing / we all make mistakes, right? Hey, Ryan! Ryan's here. Thanks for popping in and commenting, Ryan. So this campaign, and the chart, the way UpViral gives us these charts, it's rather interesting because, there's different ways of doing charts. The red section is total leads. The blue-purple section is referred leads. So notice that on the first day, the total leads, the red section, basically what that's saying is those are the direct people, the people that came in directly to the campaign. And then the blue section is the referred leads. So those are the people that were referred by others. And if you only look at the first 3 days, the 23rd through the 26th, you kind of go, well, that's expected. Mitch sent an email. Bang, there was a whole bunch of people that signed up directly. And there were some referrals, and then it started trailing off. And then something happened on the 27th. Surprisingly, I kind of think I know what happened. But so what I think, but all of these leads, you notice there's no little red section, except for right there, there's a couple. But it's basically like 2 or 3 direct leads came in, and the rest of them were referred. Now, what I have is an email. I laugh because this is so ironic. Maybe ironic isn't the right word. It's embarrassing, but interesting. The guy that thought he was entering Contest A and actually entered Contest B, the accidental one, started sending a link out. He sent me an email the other day and said, well, I sent a whole bunch of people out because I wanted to win the Contest A thing. And I asked a whole bunch of people to join. So he was sending out the wrong link too. And he got a whole bunch of people to join. And so it trailed off, right? But these are all referred leads, and this is the power of getting somebody really excited about something you're doing. If you get your people fired up, which, by the way, is very much like the Bunky guy, right? You get the people fired up, and you're going to get some results. So this campaign was completely, totally accidental. And let me go show you, that's not the right campaign, Mitch. If I go to my dashboard, and so you're seeing the inner workings. I'm working on a new campaign for this particular client, but this is the campaign that is for this particular guy. Let's go to, where's the overview? Campaign overview. And so this is what the chart looks like now, right? It's still all referred leads. It's dropped off a whole bunch. But it's all referred leads. It's all people that are coming in because people did social sharing or sent the link out to other people. And you can even see referred visitors and user sign up over here. So it has dropped off. Now, one of the things that I don't care for about UpViral is I can't change the date time frame. This is just the latest 15 days. So I have to go over to the stats section to see the chart and what's really going on. I shouldn't say the overview is what's going on. It's just not the right stuff that I want to see. But look, 930 leads by accident. So, and it's so wildly different. The first campaign A that I was talking about, was a camera campaign. I don't know that I want to go into a whole lot of detail about what they are, other than to tell you that they're wildly different. And this Spike, if this was all mainly one guy, he's currently still winning the most points, by the way. He did apparently even look. Now, there's part of a lesson there. Because, frankly, the sharing page that he was on, because I believe he signed up for a one-click link, so he never saw, this is a learning lesson. So do you guys know what a one-click link is? Let me know in the comments if you know what a one-click link is. I know there's gobs of you here, so I appreciate each and every one of you. If you don't know what a one-click sign-up is, that could make things kind of confusing if you don't know what that is. And I can't see what I want to see. Nobody's commenting, so I'm going to assume that you don't want to know what a one-click is. Anyway, the short version of that story is that Ryan says, yes, I know what it is. All right, good. Ryan, at least one of you, thank you, bless your heart for coming. Because again, it does help more people see if there's lots of comments. The key thing that I started to say is that contest A is cameras, contest B is jewelry. Totally different things, right? So what I'm going to do is, if you go to, well, hell, I don't know how to, it's jewelry, all right? I don't know that I don't have permission from this guy, but I don't think it really matters because I'm not promoting this campaign. I'll just show you, right? It just makes more sense if I show you. When I started going down this path, and UpViral has this problem where it doesn't regenerate the thumbnail. All right, so this is the sharing page. So if somebody came in, if Joe came in with a one-click sign up from my email list, he saw this page. He thinks he's entering campaign A for a camera, but he sees success, you're registered, increase your chances of winning, first check your email, blah, 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 gain unlimited entries, blah, blah, blah. Here's your link, and that I realize that kind of gets hard to see. Haven't really published this campaign yet, but we still have almost 1,000 leads. But down here, I mean, unless you're paying a lot of attention, and the fact that this is not a camera image, you're kind of thinking, my lesson I'm learning here is that this guy thinks he has entered a campaign for cameras, and he is copying this link and sharing it with people. Now, maybe, am I in preview or did I? Oh, yeah, I'm in preview, so these buttons won't work. So he's sending it out, and people are registering. It will help you, I think, if you see the landing page. And again, these thumbnails are wrong because I've cloned this campaign. But this is the one that's currently live. Let me do a preview. That does not look like a camera. 3 chances to win Reiki jewelry, blah, blah, blah. And the image isn't a camera. The guy, there's a Buddha behind there, but you can't really see the Buddha. And here's the prizes. I still haven't finished creating the page, but this does not look like cameras, but yet the guy sending out the link saying, hey, go join this campaign. I guess people like jewelry. Either that, or they're simply signing up because he told them to sign up. But frankly, why would people sign up unless they really care to win the jewelry? I mean, I can't understand the motivation if this guy is actually getting these people to sign up, thinking they're going to win a camera when the pictures here are nothing but jewelry. There's no camera here. There's no mention of a camera. So, I think it's very interesting how this is going, right? Very interesting. And even the social appearance is jewelry. It's not showing a camera. I mean, if this is getting shared somewhere and people are signing up, they're signing up to win jewelry, I would think. So, that's why I think this campaign is very interesting. There's lots of things that I'm learning and paying attention to. So what do you get from this chart? What lessons can we learn from this campaign looking at this chart only? Which is why I started even with this chart, right? Let me get rid of total visitors, total leads. So now you're looking at direct visitors, referred visitors, direct leads, and referred leads, right? So let's just look at the direct side. I bet some of you didn't even know you could turn off those things, did you? See? Learn something new every day. So, I got a big push off of direct leads. I have not sent an email to anybody that had that link in there. So people have opened the email, I guess, and clicked on it every periodically, right? There was a big spike at the beginning there, and a whole bunch of people signed up. And I haven't really looked, but I suspect the majority of those are direct signups. I mean, one-click signups. Again, because they thought they were entering a camera giveaway. Because that's what my email said. My email said, sign up for this camera giveaway. But if we take that away, and we look at referred visitors and referred leads, this is really awesome, isn't it? This is really freaking awesome. Because what this is showing you is the power of referrals. It's also showing you that there is a, tail off, a wind down. People, if they're not constantly reminded that this campaign is going on, if they're not, somebody just messaged me, my client messaged me, sorry, I looked at my watch. If you're not constantly reminding people, being relentless that, hey, there's a campaign going on and you need to share, it trails off, doesn't it? And that's only natural. People aren't thinking about your campaign all day, every day. And so they're not being reminded to do anything. If I were to send an email to this list of people who have signed up, I bet there would be a spike today that people would go, oh yeah, I want to get some more points. But at the same time, you also see the power of somebody that's really motivated. And I don't know that it was just one person. Maybe it was, maybe it wasn't. It's hard to know, right? We can't know everything from these charts. But we do see the impact of people who want to win most points, which is the other part of that, right? Now, in this particular campaign, we're doing the 3 prize bit. We're doing the random draw for the first prize. The second prize is the person who referred the number 1 person. And the third prize is most points. So we're going after the group of people that are interested in winning the third prize by getting the most points. That guy obviously wanted them. He thought he was getting a camera, and he's not. Sorry, guy. And he's kind of mad because he thinks he has seen the leaderboard and he thinks he's winning, and I have to deal with him. It's an awkward position for me because he thinks, and that's kind of the part of the lesson that I wanted to get across to you guys, which I had never thought of before. Frankly, I'd never, ever, ever thought of it. And that was the lesson that on the sharing page somewhere, you ought to up here at the top, or at least make the image. I mean, if the image was jewelry, maybe he would, I think there's a lesson. I don't know what the right answer is, but I'm taking the lesson from that. I'm going to try to figure out what the right opportunity is, or the right solution, whether it's the right solution or not. But maybe it says, success, you're registered to win that jewelry. Even just that might be enough for somebody, if they're using the one-click sign-up because they never see the landing page. Or maybe I put another picture there of, the hands with the jewelry in it. I don't know what the right answer is, but I can certainly see I can certainly see that there's an opportunity there. So, Ryan, if you're still here, anybody else that's still here, if you have any questions, make sure you let me know. I see quite a few people still here. So, for those of you who don't know, I'll give you my quick plug. Let me switch over to my face and see my face. Why is it so small? I don't know why it's so small. You can't see, but that's obviously not the right. That's not the right thing. I want to see. Why is it over there? On the wrong monitor. That's the problem. Hi. The joy of live streaming when you don't have everything 100% configured the way you want it. But I will say this. What is the value of a lead? Why are we doing this?
Ooh.
The marketing industry says that your email list should be worth $1 per lead per month. What does that turn into?
Ooh.
If you add 1,000 leads to your list, that's $12,000 in revenue that you should be earning from your list. Now, the other thing that people don't quite understand is that email is not dead. The stats that I got from last year, study of 72 million buyers, it says customers, right? 14 different industries, 40 times as many purchases came from links in emails than purchases from Facebook or Twitter. Links in emails. Is that sinking into you? Email is not dead. As much as people tell you, you got to be on Facebook Messenger, as much as people tell you that you got to be doing this or that mechanism, Facebook ads, blah, 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 email still generates. Let me put that up again so it sinks in. 40 times the revenue of Facebook and Twitter. Overall, you got to be sending emails to your list. You got to be building your list. And you got to nurture your list, and you got to send the right stuff to them. You can't just send buy. But that's a whole, what I'm doing is I'm teaching you the front end. How do you get the leads? How do you get targeted leads? We want people that are very interested in what we have to offer. I keep looking at my watch when it vibrates because I have this pressure situation going on, and I think people are going to be connecting with me. So I have to keep attention. I don't know, Ryan. This is a great question. Does this give a negative reaction from the contestants when they notice they're in the wrong question and sharing the wrong link? I don't know. I have not asked anybody this. It seems to me, it's a wonderful question, and I don't know the answer. It seems to me that unless they are, I don't want to say blind, but unless they're not really paying attention, if they take that link, their referral link, and they send it to people and say, hey, you can enter and win this great camera. I thought of something else. You can enter this to win this great camera, and the people go to the referral link. The people land on the landing page that shows jewelry. Now, if I were somebody, and I'm not everybody, but if I were somebody, Ryan, and Ryan, you sent me a link that says, hey, go win this camera. This is really cool. Camera people, photographers, video, whatever. And they end on this landing page that's jewelry. Because the referrals all go to the landing page. They're not like the one-click sign-up that goes straight to the share page. I would say, hey, Ryan, you sent me a link to a jewelry contest. I would come back to Ryan and say, well, yes, they do not read, but the images are right there. And many people are very conscious about giving away their email, so they still have to sign up, right? They may share it. They may share the social sharing image as a picture of jewelry. It's not a picture of a camera. It says, hey, win jewelry. So what they're sharing out on social media is jewelry. And it's a good point. Ryan says usually they are on their phone. Yes, they're also on their phone. But the picture still is Ryan, right at the top. It's a picture of jewelry. I can't imagine that 900 and something people have signed up for this contest, totally oblivious, thinking they're going to win a camera. If they are, we got a problem with society, I think. Granted, I know a good chunk of them signed up with that one-click link directly to the share page. I get it. Now, the other thing about that chart, let me go back to sharing that chart. The thing about this chart, I'll just leave it there. The camera campaign ended on the 31st. I think this is the 31st. No, this would be the 31st. 29, 30, 31. So the camera campaign ended on that day. And maybe that's why everything dropped off. So maybe everything before this you could consider camera people. I don't think so. Maybe they're... let me get rid of that. I'm sorry. You might still see... Oops. I thought I was clicking on that. Let me click on that. And let me go back here and apologize to the chart. All of these people are signing up for the jewelry. You're raising interesting questions, Ryan. They only look at the share logo they recognize, not at the picture. I have to say, though, they can't... I don't think they could be recognizing any logo, this jewelry thing. That is not, in my book, this is what they would see on Facebook. Win jewelry, jewelry, jewelry. This is winning bundles of jewelry. This is nothing to do with the camera. You can't... I don't think you can tell me that if you shared this on Facebook and up here at the top you said, hey guys, enter this cool camera contest, that people are going to jump in on it. I can't fathom that. I'm sorry. I got the damn comment in front of you. Oh, I did it again. I'm clicking on the wrong thing. That's what I'm doing. I apologize. I have to click over here and do that. So it says enter to win. We're giving away jewelry. Jewelry, jewelry, jewelry. Ryan's arguing with me. Not arguing, but yes, people are crazy. That's why we have leaders like Trump. My editorial comment. I agree, but I can't imagine 900 people signing up for what they think is a camera contest. I just can't imagine it. And these are referrals. The direct is 183 people that were direct. Maybe, let's assume all 183 of those came from that one-click sign-up. 747 with a conversion rate of 31%. So it's not like people are getting to the landing page and going, this isn't a camera, and leaving. 31% is a good conversion rate. It's a freaking good conversion rate for referrals. I think people are trying to enter. They get there and they go, well, that's not a camera, but hey, I want some jewelry. I'd love to give that to my wife as a prize. I mean, we'll see when we actually launch this. The client wants to launch it hopefully this week. He's having trouble with he sources his jewelry from China. You know, everything comes from China, right? And he says that the coronavirus has shut down factories, and so he's afraid that if he runs the contest and he ends up with one of the prizes, one of the rewards is like 20-30% off, he won't have anything to be able to sell to them. And so he's worried about that. And I don't blame him. But that's why we're not pushing it. It was meant to go live February 1st. But this is an interesting case study to look at how a campaign can go viral with the right push. And I don't know that I would say this is viral, other than the number at the top of the page. I don't know if you were paying attention. Let me go back. I can show you this. The number up here says 274% compound conversion rate. Most people looking it up viral would say that's an awesome number. It's over 1, and that comes from the fact that the referred was much bigger than the direct. All kinds of things to be learned here. Number 1, don't screw up and send out the wrong campaign. Don't be a Mitch. We all make mistakes. I confess I messed that one up. But you take that opportunity to figure out what you can do right the next time. I also think this is going to be a really awesome giveaway. I think that people are going to be really excited about this. Because again, I don't imagine that one guy has had, even if he was telling people it was a camera thing, there aren't that many people that are that incredibly stupid. There's a good hunk of those people that want to win some jewelry, that will eventually be jewelry buyers. I'll see. We'll see. When we actually launch it, we'll actually... Ow. Pardon me, I bit my tongue. We'll see how it goes. And I'll let you know in the coming weeks how this campaign goes. When we actually launch it. Oh, it's so interesting. Isn't this interesting? Isn't this fascinating? I think it's fascinating. So, a little bit of plug. And if you have questions about that, go ahead, Ryan. Keep asking questions. I love your questions. I appreciate it very much when people ask questions, because that gives me the opportunity to help you understand stuff. If you want, this is part of my schedule. I came live because it's on my calendar. If you want to know when I'm going to go live, you can jump on giveawayrocket.com/calfree. I'm hesitating because my button didn't work exactly the way I wanted it to. Now, I have this cool new tool called Searchy. If you don't catch me live, you can jump back into this video, if you want to, with this new tool. If you go to giveawayrocket.com/search-free, let me give you a demo, because this is visually really freaking cool. And Ryan, weren't you interested in this? Did I ever get you on this? Roma, hey, thanks for commenting. I got thumbs up and a smiley face from Roma. This is what I don't know why it's not working right. Thank you, Roma. I can't do that because it went away. All right. So I'm going to go to... Oh, you're not seeing what I'm doing. All right. So if I go to Giveaway Rocket /search free, because there is going to be a paid search with a whole lot of awesome stuff. I have lots of videos available, so there's this page, and if you scroll down here, this is all of my, it's not all there yet, but I'm gradually adding it. Type it, this search engine will blow you away. And just picture this as, if you create video content, your own personal search, like Google or YouTube, but it's not just keywords. It's more like a Google search for video, because it's looking at the things you say in your video. The example here is the word penguin, right? And now I've just created another one. So here's the search results. Looks very, very much like Google. Lists some text. But if you click this, it's supposed to play. It's not playing. Where I said penguin. Is this really rocking your boat yet? It is rocking my boat. It is. In this video on December 12th, I said that word. That one right there. And I said those words. You heard me say those words. So when I got here, I was able to search for a keyword and get right to the point in the video. Last night, I used the word Lion. I'm not going to say it because I only want that to appear in last night's video. If I can remember not to say that word again. So I'm going to type it. It appeared in this one video. And if I click here, apparently I have to now click the play button. Lion. I don't think I have said the word lion as in the animal before. Uh-oh. See? I bet you now it's going to show up in two places because the audio came through, right? So now that word is used in two different videos. I have to remember that. Now, they have, Ryan, since you've seen this, let me make this just a hair smaller. Since the time that you saw this, they have changed the way the player works. And this is freaking awesome now. Even more awesome than it was before. So you see this little search box up here? If I click this, uh-oh. Here is the freaking transcription of this entire video. And I can now search within this video based on the transcript. So notice I said, use the word, I'm not going to say it. There it is. And if I click, it will take me right to that spot. Ooh, how freaking cool is that? You can also now change the speed. So if you want to watch it on 2x, for example, you can make it full screen. You can heart it. I still don't know exactly what that part does yet. But they've enhanced the player for this. So now you can do searches within the text. I think that's so freaking cool. I think that's freaking cool. You ain't got that on Google. You ain't got that on YouTube. Maybe someday it'll come to those places, but Searchy, the tool that's creating this, is freaking awesome. And if you come here and you ever decide to buy Searchy, please let me know. There's supposed to be a link here where you could go click on it. I don't see it. I guess I have to add it. But so I can, one of the key things that I love about this is I can now start using those keywords like that one. And I can go to places, I don't know, like the Up Viral Facebook group, and I can say, hey, Joe, I answered your question in this video, and search for the keyword LION, and you will get to that spot. So I can start using unique keywords to get people straight to a specific answer. Now I can also, inside this player, and I apologize because I have to implement. I now realize that I have to change this version of the player because I can create a link, a shareable link. I don't think it's this one. There's another button that I can create a shareable link where I can share a link that takes you straight to that spot inside the video. So this tool is really awesome. Really awesome. It's going to change so many things about the way people do stuff. And I've just released this class. Here's another plug, right? I mentioned this earlier. But if you go to When Planning Sales, you can get in my new planning class. And I am going to, it's not there today, but it's going to be there really soon. I'm going to have this search engine just for that class. So inside of a class or a membership, you can create a search engine that nobody's ever had before that just searches that content. So imagine if you have a class or a membership and you want people to be able to go back and find, picture, I don't need to show that anymore. Picture that you have a training class, and I do, like this planning course, and I talk about rewards. Now that's probably 3 videos inside that class out of 20 where I talk about that particular topic. And so you go through all the material and you come back a week later and you go, well, I know Mitch said something about rewards. Bingo, bango, type in the question. Bam, you're right there to the very second where I mentioned that. And you can see the transcript like I showed you. You can see the text around it so you can figure out if that's the one mention that you remember me saying. You've never had that capability before. You've always gone through class materials and gone, I know the trainer told me something about whatever the topic is, and I know I want to get to this specific spot, and I think it was in this lesson. And so you go and you have to watch the whole lesson, or you have to skim through it, or you have to put it on 5x to try to figure out where it is. Searchy will get you right to that spot. It's just like your mind goes, holy camole. The power of this tool is phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. I just love it. And, by the way, the word that I just showed you, the LION word, I said that on a Facebook Live yesterday. It was on the 11th. Today's the 12th. It was on the 11th. I did a Facebook Live. Listen to me. Pay attention here. I did a Facebook Live yesterday morning. I said that word. Hands off. I did absolutely nothing other than the rest of my life. I did nothing with that video. Searchy found it on my Facebook stream, imported it, indexed it, put it in this free search engine. I did nothing other than broadcast it. So imagine you're creating videos all the time. Imagine having a tool that goes out and grabs them, indexes them, and gives them to your users without you having to do anything. Nothing. Hands-free completely. It just happens. It's magic. It's awesome. If you create video content, Searchy is incredible. And I just did that. And it didn't work. Well, phooey. So if you go to giveawayrocket.com/searchy, it should have appeared, but it didn't. What if I press it again? No, it's not working. It's broken. See, the problem is I moved computers, and not everything's totally fixed. So, Roma says from Facebook, this is amazing, Mitch. Yeah. It's freaking amazing. Absolutely, totally stunning amazing. If you want to get it, please use my affiliate link because it's worth it. Now, the other thing that's really cool, I know Ryan knows this, Roma, when you buy, and I'm going to say when because if you think it's cool and you have any video content, you eventually will buy it, whether it's today or next week or whatever. They automatically create you as an affiliate. So you get a 30% commission, and all you have to do is get 3 people. 1, 2, 3. Okay, 3 1/3, because it's not 33%, it's 30%, which gets you to 90 if you get 3 people. Okay, get 4 people to sign up, and your copy is completely free to you for life. How does free sound? I already have 9 people signed up, so I'm making money on this deal at 30%. Because once they see it, they're going to go, holy cow, how are you doing that? I want that. Now, not everybody's doing video content, I know, but the people that are doing video content, the light bulb's going to go off, just like you did, Roma. It's going to go off, and you're going to say, holy crap, that is freaking cool. And so, you know, I could put a, what do they call it? A content lock on that free search and make people give me their email address if I wanted to. So it's like a lead magnet. You could have it like a lead magnet, the free stuff, and say, all right, you can have access to all of my free content. All I want is your email address. And bang, you can learn all kinds of stuff. You never have to pay me a dime if you don't want to. You just have to give up your email address, sign up to my list, and hopefully stay there. So it's a lead magnet. It's something you can earn money from. It's something that you can create content with. It also works for podcasts. I didn't say that before, so it works for audio content. It pulls in, it will pull in YouTube content, pulls in Vimeo content, pulls in Facebook Lives, pulls in, I said YouTube. They just added, not Loom, because that's coming, Zoom, Loom and Zoom. So if you do meetings, not everybody wants to rewatch a meeting necessarily, but if you do meetings on Zoom, maybe you do webinars on Zoom, it will automatically suck those in, transcribe them, put them in your search engine. And yes, you can have separate search engines. You can have one for paid content. You can have one for free content. You can have one for your mastermind. You can have one for your clients. There's all kinds of ways you can split this up. You can sell it to people. It's just mind-blowing. It's going to change your life if you create video content or audio. Podcasts. Imagine, I know there's lots of people that do podcasts, and at the end they say, well, this was episode 52 or whatever. Our guest was Roma Stanzis. Stan is. Sorry, I butcher names, I'm sorry. That's why people butcher my name, which is why I just go by Planet Mitch. And when you give people the ability to search your podcast by content, not by just go to episode 52 and 25 minutes in, you can hear Roma talk about whatever it is Roma does. Just give them the frickin' index and say, search for Roma's name, and you'll get right to that spot where Roma talks about whatever Roma is amazing about. People will start actually re-listening to stuff. They will start reusing your content when they realize, man, I have this example. I'm going to open that cabinet someday. That cabinet has 100 videos that I've recorded of my family over time, right? We all kind of have that video library. It's not digitized. But this is the problem that we all have, is that we have that content. Imagine if I get it digitized and I get that brought into Searchy. Now, all of my family history is now digitized and completely searchable. Now, obviously, there's some issues with old content like that, but let's suppose that, but you can add, when you bring your digital stuff in, you can add keywords. So if it isn't said, somebody could go through all your family history. Like when you bring in a thing, it's got a title, right? But, you know, my family vacation to Sanibel Island in 1998, I don't know that anybody necessarily said, hey, this is Sanibel Island 1998, and therefore my search would find it. But if I can keyword it, then I can at least jump to it. So if somebody wants to say, you remember when our daughter did that thing with the coins? And we all go, yeah, I remember. But I want to see that again. It's up there in that cabinet, and somebody would have to go dig through all of those videotapes to find the right videotape. And then, that's assuming you have the intelligently indexed with labels, and know that it was in 1994, whatever. Just, that's the kind of problem that we've never been able to address before. Because now we have the ability to grab all of that content, index it, make it instantly searchable in a player, and people will reuse that content. Right now, all that stuff just sits there, and everybody says, well, I sure wish I could go through that. Searchy is amazing. Giveawayrocket.com/Searchy, and I apologize, I don't have a screen thing working for that right now. I wonder if this one works. No, that one didn't work. Oh. I'm trying to see if I can find it really fast. That's because it's not here. No wonder it doesn't work. Dang it. Oh well. Sorry about that. I'll figure that out. Anybody have any questions? Anybody want to ask me anything? I'm still here. It's 11 o'clock. It's 11 o'clock my time. So this is the awkward live stream hang-up period where I know there's a delay. And so I'm done saying what I'm going to say for now. And people are going to start dropping off. But if you have any questions, I will answer them really fast before I drop off. But I have to do this stalling thing for 30 seconds to see if anybody has any questions. And because I can't see you, ow, I have a thumb problem. I can't see you, so I don't know if you're like raising your hand or starting to type, or if you just all snoozed off and I've bored the hell out of you. But you're still here, so I know you're here. Thanks for tuning in. Again, if you want to be on my calendar, just grab that. Click on that link I just posted. I love that. It's in your comment stream. Because now you see it on the screen, but it's also in the comments. That's a miracle. I'm going to do more of that. Also, if you want, I do have... Now, see, that, that one didn't work. Why didn't that one work? It's just the same as the other one. Something is wrong with my Stream Deck. Or the programming of the Stream Deck, or I've done something wrong, because That should have worked. I don't know why it's not working. I'm sorry. I mean, it popped up, right? You can see the link, and it is in your comment stream, so that worked. But I don't know. Something's not quite right on my end. Such is life. But if you go to giveawayrocket.com/365, you can get on my daily email, which I haven't sent in a couple of days, so I apologize about that, but there is a backlog. So if you sign up, go to 365, you'll get daily tips on how to run better contests. 6 p.m. in Poland, Roma says. Thank you for watching from Poland. It's 11 o'clock here, so we are 7 hours apart. Poland. I have that problem, the wonderful opportunity of working with the world these days. Developers are over in the Philippines or Malaysia, and it's, they're asleep now. So when I'm awake, they're asleep. So we have that problem. So Roma, hopefully you got the link. You said, I want that link. Hopefully that came through. It should be there in whatever group you're, whatever. Oh, it's not. Huh. In what I see in the comment stream, it shows a check mark next to Twitch and YouTube, but it says X next to Facebook. So maybe that didn't come through on Facebook. But it's really easy. I mean, if you go to giveawayrocket.com, click on the resources tab, the very first thing in there is that daily tip email. So just go to giveawayrocket.com, click on the resources, and then just poke around. There's all kinds of free stuff there. There's some paid stuff there too. Obviously, I've got to make a living somehow. Thanks for tuning in. I see people are starting to drop off because I've gone way too long. It's now an hour into the broadcast, so thanks for tuning in. Really appreciate all y'all, and for Ryan and Roma asking questions, I appreciate that. Thanks. And if you want to see me again, next time I go live, it's right there on that calendar. So sign up to that.